IT trends. Example of IT trends are artificial intelligence, AI, robotic process automation or RPA, blockchain, quantum computing, virtual reality or augmented reality, Internet of Things or IoT, and the last is 5G. In the span of 59 years, our computing power has improved by 1 trillion times. That's because new technology can become the foundation of other technologies. Those new technologies could then become the basis for newer ones, and the cycle continues. As a result, IT trends are getting harder to keep up with. Technology today is evolving at such a rapid pace, enabling faster change and progress, causing an acceleration of the rate of change until eventually it will become exponential. Keeping your eyes on the future to know which skills you'll need to know to secure a safe job tomorrow and even learn how to get there. Opposed to the worldwide pandemic, most of the global IT population is sitting back, working from home, and if you wish to make the most of your time at home. Artificial intelligence or AI. Artificial intelligence holds significant potential for businesses, while we have yet to achieve the full spectrum of capabilities frequently at the center of futuristic cinema. AI is poised as a tool of choice for businesses and solution providers, as is often seen with social media. AI, combined with machine learning, can be a powerful combination. Businesses can use AI to achieve cost-saving benefits, streamline workflows, enable more efficient communications, improve customer satisfaction, and provide insight into purchasing behavior. And it can analyze large data sets and provide scale insight. We are currently just scratching the surface of how machine learning and artificial intelligence can work together to enable businesses. Robotic Process Automation or RPA. Like AI and machine learning, robotic process automation or RPA is another technology that is automating jobs. RPA is the use of software to automate business process such as interpreting applications, processing transactions, dealing with data, and even replying to emails. RPA automates repetitive tasks that people used to do. Blockchain. The blockchain is an information system that holds promise for supply chain management, enabling transparency into the origin and journey of materials from origin to product. Blockchain technology will also allow for better record management, providing a snapshot of any record from its origination. This could be used to verify orders, purchases, returns, receipt of product, and you name it. Quantum computing is a form of computing that takes advantage of quantum phenomena like superposition and quantum entanglement. This amazing technology trend is also involved in preventing the spread of coronavirus and to develop potential vaccines thanks to its ability to easily query, monitor, analyze, and act on data regardless of the source. Another field where quantum computing is finding applications in banking and finance to manage credit risk for high frequency trading and fraud detection. When we think of virtual reality and augmented reality technologies, we often drift to possibilities in gaming. While those should not be overlooked, there is really potential for businesses and solution provider as well. XR helps provide context to possibility. Consumers and businesses may know that they need a solution but have difficulty visualizing how a product or service will enable a particular outcome. Business can use XR to enhance their offering and inform effective decision making. Although this technology trend has primarily been used for gaming thus far, it has also been used for training, as with Virtual Ship, a simulation software used to train US Army, and Coast Guard ship captains. Internet of Things or IoT. Another promising new technology trend is IoT. Many things are now being built with Wi-Fi connectivity, meaning they can be connected to the internet and to each other. Hence, the Internet of Things or IoT can use in connecting data and exchanging data with other devices and systems over the internet. Last is 5G. The next technology trend that follows the IoT is 5G, where 3G and 4G technologies have enabled us to browse the internet, use the data-driven services, it increased bandwidth for streaming on Spotify or YouTube, and so much more. And 5G offers the supporting foundation that businesses can leverage to embrace emerging technologies.
System security. Protection of information and property from theft, corruption, and other types of damage, while allowing the information and property to remain accessible and productive. And it includes the development and implementation of security countermeasure. Security threats. Computer system face a number of security threats. The following below is some of security threats. Data loss. Ito po yung mga ito po yung mga parts ng database na hindi mo na mariretrieve or makukuha pa. Then, maaari itong result ng mga physical damage sa storage medium. Katulad ng mga tubig o apoy. And then, human error or hardware failures. And the next, viruses and other harmful program. Yung mga katulad ng mga computer viruses is yung mga computer program na maaaring makadamage sa software, hardware, or data ng mga computer ninyo. Kaya siya tinawag na virus kasi may capable siya na ma-replica yung sarili niya at maitago sa ibang files yung sarili niya. And the next, unwanted access. Yung unwanted access is yung pagkuha ng mga sensitive information sa computer mo katulad ng mga sa bank account, SSS security, mismong birthday or name mo, pwede siyang magamit ng mga taong may mga masamang intention. And then, meron ditong mga number of different approaches to computer system security, including the following. Una, firewall. Second, encryption. Third, password. And 4, biometrics. Firewall. A firewall consists of software and hardware set up between an internal computer network and the internet. A computer network manager set up the rules for the firewall to filter out unwanted intrusions. These rules are set up in such a way that unauthorized access is much more difficult. A system administrator can decide, for example, that only user within the firewall can access particular files, or that those outside the firewall have limited capabilities to modify the files. You can also set up a firewall for your own computer and on many computer systems. This is built into operating system. And the next, encryption. Encryption is the process of encoding messages so that it can only be viewed by authorized individuals. An encryption key is used to make the message unreadable, and a secret decryption key is used to decipher the message. Encryption is widely used in systems like e-commerce and internet banking, where the database contain very sensitive information. If you have made purchase online using a credit card, it is very likely that you've used encryption to do this. And the next, password. A password is a string of characters used to authenticate a user to access a system. The password needs to be kept secret and is only intended for the specific user. In computer system, each password is associated with a specific username since many individuals may be accessing the same system. So what makes for a strong password? Long is better, avoid obvious, mix it up. So kailangan po, medyo mahaba siya para hindi siya madaling ma-access ng iba or mahulaan. Or kahit sa pagtatype pa lang, yun, hindi siya mabilis matatandaan. Avoid obvious. Like yung name and last name, birth date, ganun. Then yung mix it up, ito yung may mga symbol, numbers, and characters. So, sa pagmimix ng password, kailangan natin medyo mag-ingat. Kahit na sobrang strong yung gawing password, maaari natin siya maging kainaan dahil sa maaari makalimutan yung mga numbers and signs doon. And the next, biometrics. Biometrics is an automated method of recognizing a person based on behavioral or psychological characteristic. A biometric system requires that the particular characteristic of a person is first recorded. This information is then stored and associated with a particular user. Then, the system becomes operational and every time a user wants to access the system, the particular characteristic is measured and compared to the stored information. Biometric identification method include the following. Fingerprint recognition, facial recognition, iris recognition. Other type of biometrics includes voice analysis, handwriting and signature analysis, and gait analysis. So, mas madalas nating makita sa mga, kahit sa trabaho, pag mag-i-in sila, mas madalas silang gamit is yung fingerprint recognition kasi sa facial recognition and iris recognition. Dahil, yung fingerprint natin is very unique ang bawat isang person. So, sa facial recognition, pwede siyang maaaring may kahawig tayo at yun yung ma-recognize siya. So, pwede hindi siya ganun ka-safe. Kahit sa voice analysis, handwriting and signature analysis, kasi maaari itong magaya.
Next is drones. Drones, sometimes referred to as unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs, are meant to carry out tasks that range from the mundane to ultra-dangerous. So, example ng mundane task ay katulad ng delivery and photography. Ang example naman ng ultra-dangerous task ay katulad ng rescue operation or investigation ng mga lugar with extreme conditions. So, originally developed for the military and aerospace industries, drones have found their way into the mainstream because of the enhanced level of safety and efficiency they bring. These robotic UAVs operate without a pilot on board and with different levels of autonomy. So, pwede siyang remote controlled or pwede ring automated talaga with the use of lidar or light detection and ranging. Different drones are capable of traveling varying heights and distances. Very close-range drones usually have the ability to travel up to 3 miles and are mostly used by hobbyists. Close-range UAVs have a range of around 30 miles. Short-range drones travel up to 90 miles and are used primarily for espionage and intelligence gathering. Mid-range UAVs have a 400-mile distance range and could be used for intelligence gathering, scientific studies, and meteorological research. The longest range drones are called endurance UAVs and have the ability to go beyond the 400-mile range and up to 3,000 feet in the air. Because drones can be controlled remotely and can be flown at varying distances and heights, they make perfect candidates to take on some of the toughest jobs in the world. So, dahil nga mga automated or remote controlled ang drones, maganda silang alternative sa mga paggawa ng madali or mahihirap na trabaho, katulad ng delivery, research ng mga mahihirap puntahan na lugar, o bilang mata sa mga terrorist situation. So there are three types of drones. First is the single rotor helicopters, next is the multi-rotors drone, and last is the fixed wing drones. So first is the single rotor helicopters. Single rotor helicopters look exactly like tiny helicopters and can be gas or electric powered. The single blade and ability to run on gas helps its stability and fly for longer distances. So ang use ng single rotor helicopters ay pagbubuhat ng mga mabibigat na bagay o pagmonitor ng mga bagyo or ng kalupaan. Next ay ang multi-rotor drones. Multi-rotor drones are usually some of the smallest and lightest drones on the market. They have limited distance, speed, and height, but make the perfect flying vehicle for enthusiasts and aerial photographers. So ito yung drone na common nating nakikita. So ito yung mga ginagamit sa mga film or photography na pinaglalagyan ng camera para makakuha ng aerial shots. So last is fixed-wing drones. Fixed-wing drones look like normal airplanes where the wings provide the lift instead of rotors, making them very efficient. These drones usually use fuel instead of electricity, allowing them to glide in the air for more than 16 hours. So ang fixed-wing drones ay mostly ginagamit ng mga military para sa mga strikes at pag-carry ng equipment. Aside from military use, ginagamit din naman siya for delivery ng mga bagay. So dahil efficient gamitin ng drones at ito ay automated, nagagamit ito sa iba't ibang field. So first ay sa may military. Sa military unang ginamit ang drones. Nagsimula pa ang paggamit ng drones noong 1940 sa pag-spy ng Axis powers. Ngayon, mas advanced na ito. Meron na itong thermal imaging at pwede na rin mag-launch ng mga airstrike. Next is sa delivery. Ginagamit ito sa pag-deliver ng food, packages at goods. Mas efficient ito gamitin dahil mas mabilis siya sa mga truck delivery dahil walang aerial traffic. Next ay sa may emergency rescue. Hindi safe magpunta kaagad ang mga rescuer pagkatapos kaagad ng isang disaster sa isang lugar. So dito papasok yung paggamit ng drones for surveillance ng area at ng mga taong nandun. Example nito ay ang paghahanap sa mga survivor ng avalanche. Next na gamit ito ay sa may outer space. Example nito ay ang X-37B UAV na ginagamit ng NASA and US Air Force for 2 years. Ito na rin ang tinagurian na may record na pinakamatagal na paglipad ng isang unmanned aircraft. Next ay sa wildlife and historical conservation. Ginagamit ito sa pag-track sa wildlife and sa mga poachers. Ginagamit din ito sa reforestation kung saan nagbabagsak ng mga buto ang mga drones sa mga lugar na apektado ng deforestation. Lastly, ginagamit ito para maskan ng mga historical na lugar para ma-preserve ito. Next ay sa may medicine. Ang mga drones ay ginagamit mostly sa Alaska para mag-deliver ng emergency medical supplies or organs. Mas mabilis ito kaysa sa mga sled or sasakyan na napapabagal na makakapal na snow. Next ay sa may photography. Aside from photography, ginagamit rin ito sa film. Ginagamit ang drone sa pamamagitan ng paglalagay ng isang camera dito upang makakuha ang camera ng mga wide area shot or aerial shot.
Lifestyle mobile app. A lifestyle app is one of the accelerate or support the individual phase that define your lifestyle. These are the types of app related to fitness, dating, food, music, and travel. Lifestyle mobile app. Some examples are Spotify, TripAdvisor, and Uber. Spotify is when we use to listen music through online where we can search any song that we wanted. And Uber is where you can find a transportation near you so you can book or call. Social media app. These are the apps that we use in daily lifestyle. So where we update or status our daily life, what we do, what we make, and anything post of social media app. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Snapchat. Facebook is where we status, post pictures, and update our status. Instagram, this is the same as Facebook. Pero, ang Instagram, more on pictures and timeline and everything. There are some pictures that has hashtag where you can find other picture. Snapchat is filtered camera where you can contact your friends, where you can add them through their mobile number. Utility mobile app. Utility are the type of mobile app that we may use most often. Kumbaga, naka-install na sa ating phone na hindi natin dina-download. Already make na doon. Kumbaga, naka-install na. Example of utility mobile app are Reminder, Calculator, Flashlight, and Weather. Sa Reminder, doon na karoon yung mga calendar na kung kailan natin na-schedule yung mga gagawin natin. Calculator, yun yung ginagamit na pang-compute natin sa phone natin. Sa Flashlight naman, naka-built-in na siya where you can use it on night or when you are finding something. Games and entertainment mobile app. Games are the one of the most obvious mobile app categories and need a little explanation. Ito yung ginagamit natin sa paglalaro, sa pag-entertain ng sarili natin, where we can enjoy or fulfill our desires na kailangan natin na gugustuhin natin sa araw-araw. Minsan ito yung nakaka-addict or minsan natin ginagawa. Example ng games and entertainment mobile app ay ang Mobile Legends, Genshin Impact, and Candy Crush. Mobile Legends is a MOBA game where there is a tower defense. Ang target is masira mo ang tower ng kalaban at makakakuha kayo ng win upang makarank up. Ang Genshin Impact is an open world game kung saan nakapag-travel kayo, nakapaghanap kayo ng mga kalaban na ibang player where you can battle and earn points para maka-unlock ng mga hero. Candy Crush is a matching game kung saan ima-match mo ang tatlong pieces in order to win and more. Productivity mobile app. Ito yung mga example ng productivity mobile app. Ito yung mga ginagamit natin sa mga gawain natin sa school, sa trabaho, like PowerPoint or sa mga requirements natin. Ang mga examples is doon ay ang document, sheet, at note. Sa document or docs, doon natin nakapag-type through Google App or Google Docs kung saan nakapag-create tayo ng file or document. Sa Google Sheets naman is nagpo-produce tayo ng data, doon natin nilagay ang mga data na ilalagay natin. News and information outlet mobile app. Dito naman is nakakahanap tayo ng mga balita na maisi natin makikita. Kumbaga mga latest information na nakikita natin sa TV is meron din sa phone. Kung saan nakakahanap tayo ng mga bagong bagay or latest or anong mga trending ngayon ng mga app or gawain or mga fashion, style. Ng news and information outlet, BuzzFeed, Smart News, Google News and Weather, Feedly, Flipboard, Yahoo, and Reddit. Dito tayo na hahanap or nakikita yung mga bagong bagay, mga bagong trending, ano yung mga nagaganap or mga nakikita natin sa TV, nakikita din natin sa news and information outlet. Kung saan nagiging updated tayo sa mga bagay-bagay. Kung saan nababrowse natin doon ang nakikita.